ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking back shit.
Alright, of Ultra Review with dope comparisons. You got it, bro.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Hot Toys action figure review on the Hot Toys Spider-Man Far From Home movie masterpiece MMS 556 Mysterio 1/6 scale collectible figure. If you're trying to get your Hot Toys, you can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And while you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And I really like the packaging right over here. This is so cool. And you get the hologram image right over there, looking really neat. See all my lights, and you can see it wraps around a bit right there. I like the green and purple, a bit of pink, warning stuff, and then it says Mysterio, all spot varnished right there. It says Mysterio MMS 556 1/6 scale collectible figure, and then Spider-Man Far From Home, and then we can do the Hot Toys plop, and then we get this other cover, which looks really neat. It wraps around on this side. You can see a Droney logo spot varnish going along the side. On the back, you can see the Eye of Agamotto. Well, I mean, it's just, Mysterio effect or the Illuminati. And then on the side, you can see another Droney spot varnished over there. And then this is not held via magnet, but when you open it up, you can see Spidey right there in his upgraded suit fighting Mysterio. So the fist wraps around. There's the figure inside. And then let's get this right back on here, and let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Mysterio out of the packaging, and he does not come with those glasses. I just had to pose him like this because I thought it looked cool. But anyway, we do get a bunch of accessories with this figure, so let's get a closer look at the ones that actually come with the figure, and then we'll take a closer look at Mysterio. You get the 3 sets of hands, fisted, relaxed, open, and then you get these cape-changing parts. You get these effects parts here, effects parts there. You get the 3 little batteries, which I already put into the figure. And then you get the display stand with the bendy wire stand neck, and you get the clamp right over here. And do you remember the days of old when we had metal plaques on our Hot Toys figures? Just says Mysterio. Top of this looks pretty cool with the eye right over there and everything. I really dig these smoky effects though. This is a lot of fun to have. I really like these quite a bit. Paint looks really good the way it fades in and out with the different greens on it. Semi-translucent. So yeah, very cool. And you get the smaller one right over here. I wish we had more, but still, good amount of accessories and everything. I'm happy. And then these look really awesome. I love how they have a metallic sheen to them. So very, very cool. And they are identical to each other, right? Yeah, they look inverted, I guess, if anything. But very, very neat to have. And then you can see with these wide open hands right here, you just want to port them on. So I didn't find myself having an easy time getting every single finger plugged in here. So it's really just, tucking the thumb. Oh, this is actually working out quite perfectly like that, so that was pretty cool. Nice and easy, like your mom. Holy crap, this looks just like Jake Gyllenhaal to me, man. I don't even need to show comparison images. I mean, do you not see the Donnie Darko over here? Look at that. They did a fantastic job over here, man. Really like how the beard looks and everything. I like how the eyes look. Very realistic. I mean, it just looks dead on Jake Gyllenhaal to me. I don't know. Do you have any complaints with it? It looks pretty amazing to me. The hair looks really good. And I'm so stoked to see him in a Spider-Man movie, since we thought we were going to get him as Spider-Man back when Tobey Maguire hurt his back in Spider-Man 2. And I always thought he would have been a great Peter Parker. Now, as far as swapping the head out with the fishbowl, it's a little tricky, but not the worst thing in the world. So you're going to separate this via the neck right over here. And this is going to pop out, and when you're porting this on, you do kind of need to get a little bit of a plastic tool. I use this little slide effect whoosh thing to kind of like, gently, move that around, to peel that around the outside of the neck, because you can see little details right here that you don't want to get buried. Here is the neck piece for the fishbowl, and you just want to unscrew that, put in the 3 batteries right there. Then you have a switch right here where you can turn this light on and off. And I'll go ahead and port this on. You do want the switch facing forward, so we're just going to port that on like that. And then going to get the fishbowl head on here, tuck in forward first, and then shimmy this all towards the back right here. And holy crap, that looks great. I'm going to shut these lights off over here, but yeah, man, you can see it in, dark lighting without any of the lights on or anything. It looks really good, man. I do want to turn this back on so you can see some of those details. It looks like they have cotton balls or something inside there that are all painted really well. I think that is so cool. man, I'm really happy with that. That is just badass. Really, really pleased. I mean, you do get the seam coming across the top, but really, I'm mostly very, very happy with this. I forgot to turn the freaking light on, so to demonstrate taking this off, peel from the back right here, and then just turn the switch on like that, and then go ahead and pop this back on, and there we go, and that looks so sick. Oh, man, I love how that looks. Yeah, very, very cool. Here's looking at the back of it. Very pleased with this. Damn. Really dig this figure a lot. It's a fun figure to have even without the cape on or any of that stuff. It's very cool. But I'm going to go ahead and shut this off for right now. And it looks like I did give myself a little bit of a scrape right over here on this gold piece. So that's a little unfortunate. Damn it. But anyway, even without the cape on here, it does look pretty cool. Here's looking at the back of the figure because I want to show it off before I put the cape back on. And it looks really neat. My biggest complaint with this figure is that you cannot remove this whole torso piece, because it would have been really nice to see that like in the movie where he was able to take this off and everything. So you can't do that. I wish Hot Toys would have figured something out so that you could. But still, this does look very cool, and I love how the suit looks just through and through. All the detail on it. It's just amazing, man. Oh, man, I love this. You want to be careful with these edges over here. You don't want to snap those. The hands look fantastic. I didn't go through every single hand earlier or anything, but yeah, you can see the detail on these. You can see the inside right over there. That is just so freaking cool. God, so comic accurate looking too, right? Yeah, jeez. Now, there's this whole black light feature where if you shine a black light on it, you'll get these diamonds shining, and then at the back of the cape will shine as well. But speaking of which, we looked at these little eye accessories earlier. You just want to pop these off right over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab the cape, and unfortunately, you do have to take off the fishbowl before you put this on. So, again, taking this off. Now I'm putting this back on. Hey, and it looks like that's going to cover the little bit of scrapage from removing the fishbowl. Put these into their proper spot, and yeah, that's going to hide that little bit of scuffage I saw earlier. It's still there, which frustrates me, but it looks better. You can see that looks pretty sweet. I do like it. Man, the cape looks sick. Look at all these patterns and details back here. This is so badass, man. Wow, that is cool. I would love to have like a throw rug or something like that with this pattern. That is sick. Jeez. It does have a bendy wire only at the bottom over here, and right away I got a little bit of wire creeping out, so that bothered me, but, you know, I'm gonna have to deal with that. It's a Hot Toys figure, damn it. They're so freaking fragile. So, you know, for those that don't collect the Hot Toys, because of them being fragile, I totally get it. This is all made out of like a suede material, so it has a nice, clean suede feeling, soft suede feel and everything. I do like that. It's very, very folded up on itself, you know, but that's okay. Just want to get a better look at this cape, you know, from farther away. You can see that it does have a split in the middle of it right there. That does help with posability and everything. So just very, very cool looking. Very impressive. Again, this is supposed to have that black light feature with the little diamonds kind of shining, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to show that off. But yeah, showing off the rest of the figure over here, it just looks amazing. Look at all that detail right there. And the suit itself, very comic accurate again. Just really dig this quite a bit, man. Very, very cool looking figure. I love how this worked out with the boots and everything. Really good looking boots because we get good articulation right over there. So yeah. Really happy with that, and you can see that we get treads right here at the bottom of the feet. Oh, and then I wanted to look at the back of the figure right here too. Just the gold looks so freaking sick on this thing, man. Dope ass looking figure. I wish I went through the articulation while the Gyllenhaal head was on there, but you do get head pivoting, and this does look up and down, and it turns side to side. You get a little bit of neck movement right there. You don't want to move the fishbowl around. You really can't, and it's okay with me to just leave it as it is. It's what I expect. You do get butterfly joints right here. The shoulders will move outward that much. You can move them in, rotate forward, rotate back. You do get bicep swivel in there. You do get double jointed elbows, and then the wrist turns side to side or move up and down depending on how you have that configured. The torso articulation is extremely limited, but at the waist you could bend forward, you could bend back, a little bit of pivoting right there, and it will turn side to side just a little bit. The hips will move outward that far. You can't get them to kick forward that much, back a tiny bit, upper thigh cut in there. You get the double jointed knees. Then the ankle articulation is fantastic. You can turn side to side, will move down, will move up, and it has beautiful ankle pivot. And again, you do have that super thin bendy wire running through across all of just the very bottom of the cape. Now to measure out this Mysterio figure, you can see that it is standing at about 13 inches tall. And for a Mysterio comparison, you can see we have our 1/6 scale Hot Toys Mysterio next to the Marvel Legends Mysterio. Then here's our Hot Toys Mysterio next to the Hot Toys Far From Home Spider-Man figure. And holy crap, these figures complement each other a lot more than I initially thought they would. I mean, for instance, the glasses right over here. You can kind of get them on the Gyllenhaal head, as you can see in this photo right over here. It's just, I don't know, you want to be careful because you don't want to bend them too much. Then, of course, it's also kind of fun to include the drone when you're posing the Mysterio, so that's really cool too. Then here's Mysterio next to the Spider-Man Far From Home Stealth Suit Spider-Man, and again, with this deluxe version and the Molten Man right over here. Very cool to include with the Mysterio while taking photos. Then for another stealthy Hot Toy figure comparison, we have Mysterio next to the Hot Toys Ronin or Hawkeye figure. And holy crap, I'm loving the show so far. I've been meaning to review this figure, so I will review it very soon. I'm all stoked on Hawkeye right now, so stay tuned for the Ronin review. And then here's Mysterio next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, you know what I was always thinking was a big mystery? This Hakamoo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to all these people over here that are in a position to support this content via the Patreon and membership. If you're interested, check it out. Link in the description below for the perks. And this figure is awesome. I really like it a lot. I am so pleased with it. I like it more than I thought I was going to. It is a bit on the fragile side, as you would expect. You know what I mean? I had that little tiny bit of scuffage around the collar, the little thing with the wire. That frustrates me, man. Like, Hot Toys, you guys got to put a little bit more attention into your quality control. It's just really delicate stuff over here, and for the price point, I wish they were more durable, but it is how it is with Hot Toys. Like, that's what the company has been about, you know? Amazing aesthetics, weak durability. It's just part of it. But I'm happy with what I'm seeing over here. I really do like it a lot. I had a lot of fun with it with my Spider-Man figures. So yeah, I am very pleased. I haven't tried the UV feature, but still, I'm really happy with it. The light up feature for the dome and everything just looks fantastic. Very stoked. And at the price point of around $300, oh god, these things are not cheap. I'm going to give this Mysterio a Sun rating of I love it. And I'd like to know what you guys think. So please let me know in the comments section below. Side note, I'm thinking about doing stop motions every once in a while, like full-on stop-motion videos in lieu of doing a stop-motion mini thing at the end of every video, just because it's taxing, man. Doing a whole review plus the stop-motion at the very end. I don't know, I have a little bit more fun doing a full-length stop-motion video, but I'm kind of curious to know what you think. Would you rather see little tiny stop-motions at the end of every review, or more full-length videos like the death of big-time badass Spider-Man? So let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys later. Peace! It says Mysterio MMS 5, and you get tread holes.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face,